A big thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's video.
Doesn't get better than this. That is it now. I can never say that again, ever, in the history of the world. I had originally planned to stay in the Highlands and photograph some of these amazing river formations. But then I looked at the seismic activity and the webcams and I could see there was a chance that the volcano could spring back to life at any time. So I started the 5-hour journey back through the fjords, which I'd now become a little bit more confident with, across volcanic deserts and back through stunning looping fields to the southwest peninsula in the hope I could photograph an active volcano. Morning everybody, and fantastic to see you all again. So this is it. This is the moment that I've been dreaming about for 21 years since I was last here and saw the amazing landscape on Iceland. And this volcano is just a dream come true to me, really. It's erupting as I speak, and fingers crossed we'll be able to see in the volcano. So I'm going to go up here. Hopefully the sun's going to set over there. I'm going to get sunset and sunrise potentially. But hopefully some flowing lava and do some top-down drone shots. I'm actually nervous. That I don't know why, but it's just such an amazing thing to see, I think. So the lava field is so much bigger than I expected it to be, and apparently this is just a small part of it. And I'm stood on a lava dam at the moment. What they're trying to do is dam the lava field, so if it does cool down and stop being active, then the lava won't flow all the way through the car park and down to the ocean. It's only a small dam though, I have to say, and apparently it's got through 2 dams already, but it is incredible. I can see some red lava, which is so exciting, but to see Earth being created it's got to be one of the most amazing things you can possibly see. I'm so excited to go down and have a look at it. So I'm right down by the lava now, and it is warm, and I can see the heat haze just over here, which is incredible to see. But it looks like something that just can't possibly move. When you're down here looking at it, you think, how does it move? But apparently inside there is like molten lava, and that's moving slowly, and then this is like the crust on top that's just following it, and there's the dam just behind me, so hopefully what will happen is it won't get past that dam. I think it's going to get past the dam. But I can feel the heat from here. It is so amazing, so amazing. So you can see the flow below me now, and 3 weeks ago this wasn't here. With somebody that lives in Iceland called Jeroen. I'll link his Instagram in the notes below, and he has been here since the first day it erupted, and just imagine that, seeing this being born, how incredible that must be. But it's just beyond belief, really. You just can't believe that this has just been created in 3 weeks from below our feet. So I'm so excited to get to the crater, but I've got to keep stopping and telling you what I see as I go up. Oh, this is amazing. Live lava. That is real live lava coming from a live volcano. I've got to say, I feel really privileged to be in a position where I can see in my lifetime a live volcano, and I realise not everybody can get here, not especially at this time. So I hope in a little way this video helps. It probably doesn't. You probably just hate me for being here and you're not, but there we go. That is a flow. We're about to see the crater, and if you didn't notice, a little bit, can't even speak, I'm a little bit excited. I'm going to wait for it doesn't get better, because it's going to get better when we get higher. But at the moment, it doesn't get better than this. Wowee. We've just come over the ridge here, and I've just seen this, and I don't think there's any words that can describe just how amazing this is. It is. Look at it go in the background. My legs, I feel like, it's like if you go on a fairground ride, I can't even speak, but it's like 10 times that. It is just amazing. and to feel the heat down there and then see where it's coming from is just so special. I feel, oh, this is just amazing, and we've got perfect night for it as well. So the plan is that we're going to hike a little bit higher. I'm going to fly my drone. I'm not going to crash it, and I'm going to shoot some long lens shots. So today I'm just going to concentrate on shooting the crater and the flows, and then I want to try and get some of the more intimate things probably when I come again. But also we've got a sunset, so if we can combine the two, that could be really magical. Doesn't get better than this. That is it now. I can never say that again, ever, in the history of the world. So we're about level with the crater now, and the sun's just dropping and it's just lighting up the smoke that's coming, which just looks fantastic. One of the things that I found coming at new places like this, especially something so incredible as a volcano, which you don't often see, is just that you get a bit overwhelmed with the sort of scene, and I find that you have to spend quite a lot of time here, and that's why I like to come back to places like this. So I've come early in my trip, and then hopefully I'll come back. But I'm going to spend probably 5 or 6 hours here and just see, you know, what I get. And I'm going to fly my drone now. I'm a bit nervous about it, but Yaron is with me, and he's done it multiple times, so he's going to help me out and just point out some things. It's always good to have somebody that's done it before. It makes you feel a little bit better. But look at that. That is from the centre of the Earth. I'll talk a little bit later about just how it was made. It's a fissure volcano, which is quite interesting. It's so incredible. Oh, wow. Okay, so I've taken my drone shots and they look absolutely amazing. I think they're going to be the best shots from the top down into the heart of the volcano. But I've also obviously taken some still shots, and one of those, which I think is going to be the best, is a portrait shot. And basically what I've tried to do is just get the smoke going up into this beautiful sky, and then just hopefully get where the volcano just splatters over the side. I think I've got one of those shots, but it's one of those occasions. It's a bit like shooting waves. You just don't know when it's going to be exactly right. So I'll have to look at the photos. Talking about waves, it sounds like a wave crashing, and I can't pick that sound up at the moment. So I'm going to come back with a different microphone, and hopefully I'll be able to get that sound. So the next thing I'm going to do is walk down and see if we get a little bit closer to some of the flowing lava, which should be really spectacular. Okay, so we found a lava flow that is in a different valley, and so we are hiking across a mountain with some scree, which is fairly tricky, and I probably shouldn't be talking whilst I'm doing it, to try and find it. And it's down there. You can probably just see it in the distance. And the hope is that we are going to be able to get close to the actual lava cracking and sizzling and popping, and that will be spectacular. So probably got about another, half a kilometre to go. I'll join you in a minute. So we've got down to the lava flow. This here has come all the way around the mountain. You can see the plume up there. It's come all the way around the mountain. I reckon 1.5, maybe 2 kilometres. Oh, did you hear that? That was amazing. That was just like cracking over there. But this is moving here. It's so hot. I can't get any closer than this. It's so amazing. Temperature, the heat that's stored in this is so incredible. I mean, this must be days ago that this first came out of the volcano, and it's still molten rock. Okay, so got a plan. First of all, I'm not going to cook by going too close to the lava because it is ridiculously hot, obviously being lava, which is probably the hottest substance on the planet, or in the planet in fact. But anyway, the sky at the moment is looking epic. I've just taken some close-up shots here. It's a little bit like woodland photography. You've got to sort of really stare out the compositions and find just something that's just a little bit interesting and then focus on that. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time doing that, but at the moment you can see the sky up there is stunning. So what I want to try and do is get a wide angle shot. There's a brilliant hill down there which looks fantastic, just a triangular volcano looking hill, which is apt, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going to shoot that and then we'll try and get some close-up shots. This is so good. Oh, it's difficult to explain just how hot it is here. You literally can't go any closer than this, and I'm probably, 10 metres away, maybe 8 metres, and compositions are actually quite hard. It's a bit like woodland. You've got to really think them out, but the problem is it's like woodland with moving trees. So I've got a composition here. Well, I had one, it's disappeared now, but I think I can show you roughly. So there's just a line where here that you can see the sort of molten lava. Sorry, it's hard to talk because it's so hot. The molten lava has just sort of come through to the surface and it created this beautiful sort of line, which is now disappeared just on camera like that as I'm speaking. But it is so spectacular here and so hot, and it's just this moving beast of lava that's just so incredible to see. I mean, it's literally this whole valley in the background is filled with lava. Absolutely stunning. So I've just been wandering up and down here, and just, it's so fantastic just to see these shapes develop and form, and just lava's just got this sort of mesmerizing quality, I think. Oh, it's just so hard to explain just how beautiful it is. But I'm definitely going to come back. I'm sorry this vlog's probably not been that coherent. It's just been, you know, I've been overwhelmed, to be honest, and I think I've got some good photos, but yeah, I've definitely got to return. This is just an experience that I'll never forget.
What an incredible experience that was, and I'm glad I drove back to get the volcano from the highlands, because it actually then died down, and for the rest of the week that I was there in Iceland it didn't erupt again. I wouldn't have seen those eruptions. It crusted over. It's come back again now, and I'm going to show you some other footage at the end, so make sure you stay for that. So I just wanted to show you a couple of images that I printed. There's this one here from this video, which I really like. It's my favourite shot of the volcano. It was so scary flying over it with my drone, and I'll probably do a video at some point about how I do my drone photography, because I get a lot of questions about it. But this was a multi-pano, so there's 4 images all stitched together here. I really like the composition of this. It was really difficult to do because I was so scared I was going to melt my drone. But this opening in the sky, you know, shooting at a sunset worked really, really well. So I'm really, really pleased with this. And there's also the one from last week as well, which I wanted to show you, which is this one, which is one of my favourite images of the year, probably one of my favourite images of all time, to be honest, just because of the experience as much as anything else. Sometimes a photo doesn't technically have to be the best, but sometimes the experience and how you relate to that experience makes such a good photo, and you need to do photography, I think, for yourself, and this is something that's really special to me. So these 2 images are actually going to be in my 2022 calendar, which is now available to pre-order. There's a link in the description. Any pre-orders get free delivery anywhere in the world. After pre-orders end in a few weeks' time, then that ends as well. But if you do a pre-order, you'll get free delivery anywhere in the world. So just before I get on to this week's sponsor and tell you a little bit more about them, I just wanted to talk about a fellow photographer that I went to the volcano with, called Jeroen. He is a stunning landscape photographer in Iceland. He's based in Iceland, and he's been photographing the volcano from day number 1. And he was there on the first day, and he's been documenting it and done some stunning drone videography and some photos. So I'm going to show you that right at the end, so make sure you check that out. And also his Instagram is linked in the description below, so again, go and check him out, because he's an amazing photographer, and he really helped me out just telling me how far I should go, how close I should go to the volcano, getting into the best spots. We found that live lava flow. Without his help, I wouldn't have done that either. Okay, so before we get onto his footage, I just want to thank this week's sponsor, which is Squarespace. Thanks ever so much once again, Squarespace, for sponsoring this week's video. If you're looking for a website or a domain, then make sure you're going to check out Squarespace. They've got really easy templates. So if you just want to build a website really quickly, you don't have any technical knowledge, you just want to put your photos up there in a portfolio, or maybe you want to sell something like I'm selling my calendar, then Squarespace are an amazing platform that will allow you to do that. So if you want to set up a website or a domain, then go to squarespace.com/Nigel and you get 10% off. Okay, let's finish the video with the stunning videography from Jeroen.